34,000 deaths isn't negative. Is negative. Of course I'm going to ask about that. I'm quite right too. The Prime Minister knows, he says feigned ignorance. For 10 weeks, there's been no tracing, unlike Germany and South Korea. And tracing is critical. There's no getting away from that. There's no getting away from it. The Prime Minister knows it's absolutely vital. He made a great deal of it in his speech to the nation Sunday week ago. He said we cannot move forward unless we satisfy the test that he's set, one of which is test, a world-beating test and trace system. World-beating. Leaving aside the rhetoric, effective will do, there now appears to be some doubt as to when this is actually going to be ready. This is the last PMQs for 2 weeks. Can the Prime Minister indicate that an effective test, trace and isolate system will be in place by the 1st of June, Monday week?
Prime Minister.
The right honourable gentleman seems to be in the unhappy position of having rehearsed his third or fourth question without having listened to my previous answer. I've a brilliant forensic mind though he doubtless is. What he has heard is that we have a growing confidence that we will have a test, track and trace operation that will be world-beating, and yes, it will be in place. It will be in place by June the 1st. And just to repeat the figure, since he's invited me to do so, there will be 25,000 trackers. They will be able to cope with 10,000 new cases a day. And that's very, very important, because currently new cases are running at about 2,500 a day. They'll be able to trace the contacts of those new cases and to stop the disease spreading. And what I hope very much is that, notwithstanding the occasional difficulty of these exchanges, and I totally appreciate the role that he has to fulfil, that he will support us as we go forward, that he will be positive about this test, track and trace operation, and that we can work together to use it to take our country forward. Because that is what I think the people of this country want to see.
Keir Starmer.